Right, so here's our problem. I got a flat tire. It's a flat tube. Instead of patching it, I bought this one here, which is 26 by 2 1/4. And I'm hoping that that works because these are big fat tires. Check it out. You can see it right here. Basically tells you what you're supposed to put on there, and that's what I got right there. So we're gonna do it. See what happens. Wish me luck. All right, step one is I just gotta flip it over. So basically, I'm just gonna lay it on its seat and on the handlebars like that. Yeah. Right now, you can see that thing is definitely done. So now we got to get the tube out of it, and that's going to require me doing a little bit of work on this bad boy. So let's get a closer bird's eye view of what's going to happen here. All right, so we got to get the tire off. You're going to need a couple wrenches, and all you have to do is loosen this here, and I've got to loosen this here, and then we can pull the tire off. And so you got to adjust it. You adjust it by turning these. And you just need a little loose, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey action here. We got to get something stronger because it will not loosen up. So we're going to go with this bad boy here. Oh, not big enough. Need a bigger one. All right, so we're going bigger. This is 15. I don't know what the hell. Let's go on there. Let's see what happens. See if we can get it to loosen. Oh, there we go. That's working. Oh my God, that was ridiculous. I just have to get it loose enough to get it to come off of there. Let me show you on this side, because I know this one is freaking strong on there. Watch how much energy I need to use to get this off. There we go. The right tool always is good. You know, you need the right tool for sure. I'm gonna loosen this side. All right, so we're almost done, and I'm gonna show you here so you can see a little bit from this side down. You can see how this is nice and loose, and this one's loose here, right? Right there, yeah. So now I just gotta pop the chain off, pull the tire off, and start working on it, and put the new tube in. But before we do that, we gotta unscrew this here. So we'll save this right here. And of course, this is, oh, there we go. Ooh. Right, so we got an idea where it's at. Right there. Getting bit by a mosquito. I've got to take this completely off. I'm unscrewing this on this side here, you know, right there, and then this is going to pop out, and then we got this. So we got a nut and that. We don't want to lose that, so we're going to put that right there. Save it right next to our wrench down there. All right, so now we should be able to get her up and off of there. Bam, done. And we can pull this off, and now we've removed the tire. Done. So that's that. All right, so let's get our tube first. I'm going to get this tube here. I think they gave me two of them, but I only need one. So let's get one. And let's open her up. All right, there we go. Here's the thingamabob. So this is where it's going to go in, right? So that's where we're going to stick it in there. So what I'm going to do is lay this down like this. And I think we'll go over here more, so you guys can see all the way around. And there's a million mosquitoes over here. You just got to do one side, all right? Just one side. Just doing one side. Yeah, I've got one side open. Now I can go in and just pull the thing out. So we're just going to pull it out right from here. There we go. There we go. See? It's got some air in it, so it might be tough getting out. Yeah, I think we got it. Bam, done. All right, so that one had a hole in it. We don't need that. Now, put this one in. We got to go to our hole, and we got to get it in the proper attitude like this. Okay, so now I can just go ahead, push this down through there. Just got to get it in. Oh, shoot. I got to take the cap off. Take the cap off. And we're going to go through there. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now we're in. Now we're good. Okay, now all I got to do is smush this in here. Just like this. First we got to get it popped up like that. And then we're just going to go around. We're going to slowly smush this back in there. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. All the way around. Keep going. Got to get it right down into the bottom of that tire. And then we should be, we should be good. Okay, let's get her in there. Okay, now we're in, right? Now what we got to do is pop this back over, just like that. Get it over that little rim. A little bit of dry rot on this tire, but I think it's going to work. It's a little harder when you get, there we go. Now we're in. Now what we can do is just go ahead and blow it up right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my pump and pump it right up. I've got to use this to get a grip on the nipple here so that I can get my pump thing on there. So you got to kind of like grab it like this and kind of hold it. Then you got to push this down on it really good and then get it bent over. Like that. Now let's see if we're in. Oh yeah, there we go. You can see it's filling up. Doing it. You can feel it all the way around, just to make sure that we got it in that lip. All right, we're at 20. Getting there, right? Let's pull back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm almost there. I need about 3 more pumps. Bam, there we are. Now we're at 40. Turn it around this way so you can see. You can feel it. It's nice and sturdy. That thing's ready to go back on the tire. I've got to unhook it, of course. So we got to pop it. Just pop it off. Then if you want, you can put your cap on. You don't have to. All right. Now what we got to do is get this back on here. All right. So what we're first going to do is kind of feed it through like this. Turn it just a bit so we can get this in the same attitude. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chain back on. Let me show you what I'm doing. All right. So let me just backtrack it. So this was off, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the chain on there like that. Okay. Then I'm going to slide her down into its spots. And I want it to be fairly tight there. But then we've got to make sure that we've got it right at the same spot that we had it before. And we got to lock that in. So we're going to keep this loose for right now. And we're going to come over here. And we're going to put this little part right here back on. You know, just to get it, you know, situated here. This is kind of tough because I got to get it through these holes. It's got to slip between here like that, and then we got to get that through there, and then I got to get this behind there, and we just got to get a little twist on it. Now I'm not going to tighten everything down right this second, because I want to make sure I don't have the chain too tight. So I'm going to go kind of right about there just to keep it on that area. Still loose, not tight. Then what we got to do is we got to get this centered, and then we can tighten these down. Yeah, there we go. And now we got to flip this the other way, right? Bam, flip it the other way. And then we're just going to put some tension on it. Here. Get her on there tight. Come on this side, do the same thing. That one's pretty tight there. Let's see how we do on this. Right now we just got to take a look at the wheel, see if it's spinning straight. Get her spinning. And then we'll test it and see if we did a good job or not. That's what we're going to do. Yep. All right, so I'm going to flip it over. This is our old tube that had a hole in it, right? We don't need that. And then we're just going to flip her over and see how we did. Now the question is this part here. All right, feels pretty good. I think we might be good. Put that down. Yeah. Of course, your hands get really dirty when you do stuff like this. Okay, we're going to do a road test. See how it does. Look, man, no hands. All right, that seems to be working. I seem to be hitting this, so I got to fix that. It's got a little bend in it, so let's do that. That's good.